just a little disclaimer on how to use your EchoJade. There's few things that you can buy with it. Obviously, there is the gacha, cosmetic, gambling, goblin greed. I would not recommend you to spend your jade there. But again, if you love cosmetic, if you want to have the coolest character, if it's how you get fun playing video game, please do. Do not listen to me. But if you're like me and you like bigger numbers, better build, please consider buying, for example, this passive that I bought. It gives you a small increase at the beginning, it's not big, but it's a generic passive, meaning that it will work with every kind of build you can think of in this game. And you can buy 10 other pieces of parchment of this skill at another shop for 2000 jade. So for a total of 7k jade, you can get a legendary passive level 2. This is my focus at the moment, that's what I'm building. This is just my opinion, but I think it's a really great way to spend money in the beginning of the game. So let's talk about how to get more jade in the game, and mostly how to maximize what the game is giving to you. So the first thing I want to show is how this game is different from certain type of similar games, let's say Genshin Impact. In Genshin Impact you have 3 ways to get Primo Gems, that's how they're called. You have the daily quest every day, you have the events, so the events are usually per week or bi-weekly, and then you have the Primo Gems you can actually find in the open world. Well, here in this game, in Where Winds Meet, you will have events, you will have some quest and open world exploration giving you jade, but you don't have any dailies, which is, in my opinion, a bold move, but also a good one. We all ate dailies, especially after a few months on the game, and this game decided to just say no to dailies and to probably, and that's what I think, will focus more on events. So you will have a lot of jade available in the open world and in quest and professions and everything, but you will also have a lot in events, and that's already the case actually. Now, if you need a big chunk of jade right now, this is the best way. Taiping Mausoleum is a game mode that looks like the Abyss in Genshin Impact. I'm gonna do a lot of comparison with Genshin Impact, so be ready for it. In the sense that it's like a challenge with timing. The best time you do, the more rewards you get, and it's like wave of enemies that you have to defeat. There is a foundation trials. I believe that the foundation trials can only be done once and the rewards collected only once as well. I do expect though the divine challenge up there to be a bit more something that can reset after 1 week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 1 month, I don't know. But it seems that it's something that could be a potential source of jade in the late game. Although right now we are in early game, so the only thing you can do is do the foundation trial and get 480 jade for free. Okay, let's say you're done with the mausoleum and you want more jade. What you can do is go explore, but this time using your map properly. Open the map, check at the percentage. If you see, let's say, a big percentage on your map, do not go there. Let's say you see 50%, that means that you found 50% of collectibles in this area. No, you want to focus on smaller percentage, which means you haven't explored much of this place. When you go explore, you have to look for many things, because there is many ways to get jade in the open world. I think the most obvious one is to find a chest. This is pretty straightforward. Find a chest, open it, get some jade. You can find campment with enemies. Sometimes if you defeat them, you will get a chest. Sometimes the chest is already there and you need to defeat them to open it. You can find a lot of puzzles. It can be the Taishi, for example. It can be the butterflies, the shadow lotus, the cat challenge, you know, when you click on a red sword and then you have like a mini parkour going on. Everything you see in the open world that is a bit odd, that is a bit weird, well, investigate it, you will get some jade as a reward. Although, you know, the open world is limited, and at some point you will start to run out of zone to explore. You will be reaching 90-95% per zone, and that's where it gets a bit more tricky to get those jade. So what I recommend you is to not hard focus on the exploration, maybe combine it with some quest. So you're doing exploration through the quest line that you're doing at the same time. It gives you more jade at the end, it doesn't burn you out, and at the same time you're unlocking a new skill, new passive, or whatever reward the quest you're doing is giving to you. Now, exploration quest, and the one I'm coming to, which is the menu, let's say, achievements and compendium things to click on to get Jade, are the three main sources of what I call static currency, which means they're here. You don't need to collect them right now. You can take 2, 3, 4 years to get those Jade. They will still be there for you. And also, they're really cool if you need Jade right now. Let's say you miss, I don't know, 100 Jade to make a 10 pool. Well, you can get them very easily by doing a few quests and open world. So I always leave a bit of the exploration and the quest on the side, not to complete everything. In case I need some Jade, I can always go back to some stuff I left on purpose. Although, now what is interesting is, what are the EchoJade that are temporary, the one that you need to farm before they disappear forever? And this is what I mean with this video of how to farm and grind PrimoJade. It's like there is no method to do it, or let's say more like this. There is a method to do it, which is just good practice. You just need to apply good practice on how you approach this kind of game. You don't have a specific method which is like, oh, go behind the cascade, open this chest, there is 3,000 every day if you go there. No, this doesn't exist in this kind of game. It's about how you approach it. And to do so in the best way, you need to see every event as a sort of time trial. Don't put too much pressure on you. I'm not trying to make it sound like, okay, there is an event, you have to do it as fast, but no. Just check every time there's a new event, how long does it last? What are the rewards? Is there a currency related? And what do you need to do to actually complete the events? Usually it's quite easy. They don't do crazy events. They want you to have the FOMO to, you know, miss on the rewards. But they also don't want it to be too tedious and too annoying to do. Otherwise they're gonna lose player. So it's usually very easy quest, sometimes fun mini games, and it gives a lot of rewards. Now, right now, there is this event. You need to check every little thing to do on this event because it gives a lot of Jade. And when this one disappears, the Jade are not coming back. But as you can see, this event is also 50 days lifespan. That's way long enough to complete it. So just keep in mind that this is to give you an idea on how it's gonna work later on. This event and all the events that are actually on the game are either unlimited time or they have like 50 to 70 days lifespan. It's huge. It won't be the case all the time. They're gonna put like more events that are smaller, 1-2 weeks, that are easy to complete, but that gives a lot of EchoJade. Although we can be almost sure that the season, I don't know, they call it Blade Out, I think. Yeah, that's Blade Out, is lasting until February 6th. So that's a lot of time. We are going for 3 months with the same season. You see there's a lot of rewards to get. There's a lot of Jade as well. You will get them if you play the game an hour here, 2 hours there, once a day, maybe 2-3 times a week, something like that. You will get those rewards, trust me. Additionally, you can get 20 EchoJade per week by just joining a guild and clicking on that button. So this is one of those temporary Jade that you should collect every week. If we want to summarize a bit what we've said, if you are in need of EchoJade right now, your best shot is to go in the mausoleum, or if the mausoleum is already done on your account, you can go explore in some places where your exploration percentage is low by combining with a quest. That's the best shot to get Jade right here, right now. If you're aiming for long-term relationship with the EchoJade, if you want to get as much as possible to develop your account or just develop the drip of the character, you need to play the long run by checking out events, season, and understanding currencies. I will do more videos about this whole system, how it works and how you can play around it. But for now, you're in the race. It just started. There is no missable events as far as I know. So just focus on enjoying the game. Keep grinding what the game gives you. Do not grind too much quest, as the experience you get stored is not as good as the real experience you get once you complete a quest. So if I were you, I would wait for the world to open before spamming quest. You can level up. Because I do expect level 56 to 66 to be a bit long. And we will be happy if we kept some quests here and there. That's the last advice. But you're in the race. It's all about managing the resources they give us and enjoying the game. That's it. Bye bye.